The rivalry between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Florida State's head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop. They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? Yeah. This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down.
My favorite outfit.
Might be changing the route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He
that
just
is
throws
a
it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now.
Where did he come from? Ref, did he not come off the sideline?
About the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, matchups really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Fucker.
Oh, he dropped it. What a missed opportunity.
Nigga got hit. Nigga was wide open for a
As a
touchdown.
quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Mensah. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down.
Streaming.
Finds a man in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
You know, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown,
Yeah, Mensah.
He got it back corner of the end zone.
Yeah,
And
Venturious.
this kid's been
Fuck
running
your
ever
name
since he
is.
was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm
Ventavious?
looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Singleton. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass. He's going to take a shot.
Stream beam.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Gets away from one, finds room.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
She gonna save you all game,
Here comes the
pussy.
Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh!
Can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the single back.
Watch out, little niggas. Watch out, little niggas.
About running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Snags it, and there's running room. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
How am I supposed to
After
let
the
you
short
go?
completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more
This
physical.
nigga gets
to
bumped.
be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
This nigga
This is a
scared.
disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Honey.
And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Yeah, that gotta be like ultra wide or something.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense. And he's
goes that?
And now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Damn you! We let him catch that.
He gets it up to the 36. It'll be
In between 3 niggas. Come on, man.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one,
That
they were going
deuce.
to target him early and often.
Yeah.
He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down.
That shit is.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone. They are set up at the 17.
A mile.
Well, this
They
offense
got the
is showing
first
you
down
it doesn't take a lot of
between 3
time for them
niggas.
to generate
And just right now,
explosive
just
plays
bombed it
through
up
the
to
air.
him.
Big completion on the
All right,
previous
bitch.
play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Stepping to the right. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone.
No.
It falls
No.
incomplete. He was
Kick
trying
your goal.
to find his man for 6.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone,
Let them
just
kick that shit
couldn't
off.
connect. QB and receiver not up.
Now wait just a second here.
Oh, no
I
goal?
don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
No, nigga, no! Weak ass nigga!
Long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific
BCS.
plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the
I know
defense,
everybody.
take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, you've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see
Justin,
if they can step
double
up
spin,
and get
Justin.
it done.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down.
And I read it.
And he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Here's Mensah to throw. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down.
And I just threw it right to the fucking defender.
And picked off. Taking it the other way. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Seminole. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
Bobby going crazy. No.
On the run from inside his own 5.
She's mine.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Vaughn. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Give to the single back. Tackle that for a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
That'll be the last time we do that shit. I can tell you that right now.
Interception with a great return for the score.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking a pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing them.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down to score.
Nobody let the nigga know not to fucking kick it to me? Huh?
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Dumbass nigga.
He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Gives him the big stiff arm.
Bitch.
He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play.
No, nigga.
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the home team looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Under fire. And the ball comes
They call this a fumble. No, I'm throwing the ball. What?
Out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. That's caught. It's Lofton. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Hard running there. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back.
Work, bitch.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass.
No, dumbass. Nigga, that little fucking little stupid shit gonna work, nigga. You suck.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the right. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Unloads it left.
I read again, bro.
Can't make the play on 3rd
Freaking
down.
bro.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Hey, this nigga dropped.
Hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run inside. It's Singleton. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Maybe some room here. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
The Noles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Making side adjustments here.
Booster.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for space. It's Fletcher. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
To the ground with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right now?
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Every time I think about that nigga, I just picture that nigga fucking Kid Cudi saying that nigga whatever.
It bounced through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchdown.
This nigga got their hand behind his back, looking outside the fucking window. Nigga said, so we're going to do my
the Florida State offense returns to the field.
Oh, okay.
Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants to go deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. There he goes. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. The Seminoles back in the lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So the defense sets him up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W.
Excuse me, little niggas.
Down, but the defender got a face full of
you want to do that gay shit now, motherfucker? It's 1 o'clock.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll ride the hot hand. There's some room. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Mensa. Oh no, the ball popped out. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He just didn't block him at all.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away.
Oh, you know, homie, I'm just triple B dreaming.
Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The offense changing the play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go.
Maybe a crease. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
How about the blocking and execution of this play? Great job. Probably thinking pass. Everybody thinking later on in the game, they got to throw the football. Nice execution by the offense. Now I'm closer to that field goal range. Don't make the big mistake, but I'm still going to stay aggressive and try to get this touchdown to take the lead.
And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver.
I don't think so.
They'll move the tight end. The give on the counter. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Noles! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wide
What the fuck?
And it's
oh, I hit the wrong button. Nigga, I did fucking...
Defense ends this game in style.
I mean, what are you doing between those two?
Now they can just kneel it out.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He might want another play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Yeah, and this is great offense. You want to finish it. You want to finish the drill with your offense on the field and that clock ticking. Nice job converting on third down and basically something.
That was just showing the same mob time.
It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
In the side street, hustle, sending heel, see the app. That's what I be, sucker. Oh, that's just fucking annoying, bro. Niggas can't fucking move the ball unless you fucking. Let me just hold up to it. Let me short throw the fucking Deuce Link. I mean, what the fuck his name is? Deuce Robinson. Forever West Side. Yeah, bankhead and he fell left down. Jason Dominguez. Don't care for nobody on the Dodgers hits a home run. That nigga hits a home run. Damn, Thicky. What up, Thicky? So you got a thigh tap? Slide. She got a thigh tap, she a slut. Damn! No wonder your ass got a fucking half black kid, bitch. Definitely a mushroom. Shoot, let me get in that damn mud, boy. Nothing pisses me off more than losing to bum ass niggas, man. On weekend he was woozy. Prima faça fammi e battuta cosa tutti. My daughter has a thing in San Diego. Fuck your kid. You dick, bitch. Horny. What did that at? Man, send that nigga to fucking San Diego. Yeah, he definitely did.